No serious cyclist goes all winter without turbo trainer sessions, and they can't avoid sweating on their bike, but sweat wreaks havoc on metal and carbon frames. Of course, it's important to have a good fan or two going to reduce sweating and encourage drying as much as possible, but even then you will sweat, and this can cause major damage to your bike. Carbon and aluminium lie on opposite ends of the galvanic scale, which means connecting them with an electrolyte such as your salty sweat can effectively create a battery, causing aluminium to corrode and bind to your carbon. So if you have an aluminium stem and carbon forks, your sweat can cause your stem to bind with the steer tube. Worst case scenario, we have to cut it off, writing off your stem and fork. The same goes for an aluminium seat post in a carbon frame, which, if you don't regularly remove, clean and grease your seat post, then you'll have a hell of a job trying to get it out. You can even snap aluminium handlebars that have become corroded from sweat that's soaked into your bar tape. Aluminium handlebars are typically anodized to prevent corrosion, but scratches or flaws in the anodized surface can lead to bar weakening corrosion. The challenge is that you can't see the handlebar corrosion since it's covered by your bar tape, and the danger obviously is then when your handlebars fail, the results are catastrophic. A lot more modern TT bikes that have carbon fairings around the head tube to hide brake and gear cables and to keep the frame more aerodynamic. These are attached to the frame with small metal bolts, and if they suffer from corrosion because of sweat, then you'll need to get them drilled out, with no guarantee that the mounting holes will remain undamaged or be able to be rethreaded. Now, with all the scaremongering out of the way, how can you help prevent this from happening? First, you could just drape a towel over your handlebars and top tube to catch the sweat falling onto your frame. There's also sweat catchers like the tack sweat cover that stretches between your stem and your seat post, but this won't cover your handlebars. There's also a product from Muck Off and their indoor series. They have the bike mat, which is a waterproof mat that you can place under your bike turbo trainer to protect your floor or carpet. They also have Muck Off Sweat Protect, which dries out moisture and adds a protective film over your bike and bolts, preventing corrosion. It also helps to dissolve rust and lasts for up to 3 months. To protect your bars and stop corrosion and bacteria growth underneath your bar tape or on your saddle, they have an antibacterial spray that can also be used on any other parts of your bike, turbo trainer or gym equipment. Just spray it on and wipe it off. If you have any other questions that I didn't cover about keeping your bikes and training equipment corrosion free, leave a comment below this video and we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on any other products or bikes that we get in here at MBW Bike Shop.